Hi, I'm Coral McGee, and I'm a native Atlantan. I was born here, and I just recently moved back to the area last year in August. And I have been natural now for 6 years, but it's been a crazy, crazy process. And I attended the Fro Fashion Week. This is the second Fro Fashion Week that I had attended, and I went to one of the workshops where I met Justacia. And of course, I was learning all the process of taking care of my hair and using natural products, and it was long overdue for me to do the same thing with my skin, which I was not doing. I was a big fan of oil of Olay and just spending ridiculous amounts of money buying all their anti-aging products. I just turned 50 in June, so I wanted to make sure that I stayed on top of all of these anti-aging um, pro products that would help my skin. And I noticed that the more I used it, it seemed as though my skin, I got immune to it. I'm not sure what the process was, but after going to Justacia's workshop, she said something that was very key. She stated that if you can't eat it, you don't need to place it on your skin. And that resonated with me like you would not believe. I decided to, from there, of course, meet her right away and set up an appointment for a facial, a natural facial. I was one of those that would always try to have facials done every month if I could afford it. And I would go to these spas and these places where they would do do the microdermabrasion and all these, again, abrasive things to my skin, and I had no idea that all of that was not necessary. Just basic, simple food-based products worked on my skin better than anything. So I set up an appointment with her. Of course, in the workshop she used a couple of ladies to show how the peel works, kind of abbreviated kind of session, and it was amazing. They were glowing. They looked fabulous. Of course, they were 20 years old, so I was like, okay, we need to see if this really is going to work. But I decided to do a test, and what I did was, when I got home, I took all of my products and just put them to the side, and decided that I would put those to the side for my first appointment with her and show her what I was using. But I thought I'd kind of get ahead of the game. So I had been using, well, no, actually I received a Shea Moisture Bar, which is an all-natural soap, in the kind of grab bag at the Fro Fashion Week. So I started using that to wash my face. And immediately, as soon as I rinsed my face, I felt squeaky clean. My face had not felt that clean in, I can't remember the last time. And all this fear of, soaps kind of leave a film, what have you. Shea Moisture doesn't do that because it's a natural soap. So I used that, and then I used, right out of my cupboard, olive oil. And I swear by it now. Olive oil is the best thing that I could ever have done for my skin, because I can eat it. I cook with it. And now I use it on my body and my face, and it's amazing. And after going to my first facial and getting my first natural peel done with Justacia, oh, my face, it just went up like several notches. My skin was glowing. As you can see, it's glowing now. And last night, I tell you, wasn't like the best night. I didn't get enough sleep, but every time I look in the mirror, I can't believe my face. It's so healthy and it's glowing, and no one would ever know that I'm kind of running on about 4 hours of sleep. But it is what it is, and I'm very grateful for Justacia and her workshop and her valuable information on how to take care of my skin after 50. So thank you. Thank you for listening. Okay, since my first treatment, and I'm here for my second treatment, which I'm really excited about, but since my first treatment with Justacia, um, at the first treatment, of course, we went through all of the products that I have been using, and she mentioned that I could basically use those products on my feet and hands, since so I don't, waste money having purchased those products, the oil of Olay. But it's cut down on a lot of time. Um, I look forward to doing my, basic regimen of just taking my morning shower or my evening shower and then just conditioning my face. It's simplified my life like you would not believe. Um, when I do decide to wear makeup, I use the same product to remove the makeup, um, which is olive oil, and it just keeps my skin moisturized and well conditioned. And I actually just take it and just rub it into my hair as well. And I noticed that my skin, when I used to smile, I noticed that fine lines would show up around my eyes. And I just noticed yesterday, because I wear glasses normally, and they're readers, so they magnify my eyes, and when I would smile, I could see like these fine lines, and everything was just magnified with the fine lines. But I noticed when I had my readers on for the last week or so that the fine lines are gone. My skin is plump. It's it's almost like it's saying thank you, and it's I guess the collagen, I don't know what it is. I don't know all the kind of details on how the skin works, but for some reason my skin is a lot plumper, and it has a lot more, um, it's a lot firmer than it was before, and the fine lines are just, they have just pretty much disappeared. So that has changed my life dramatically. Um, I feel more confident. I feel more, I feel like I look, even though I look my age, it's a healthy age. It's a healthy look. I just feel, and I feel younger, but, I just feel like I'm looking healthier, inside and out. So I guess that's the benefit of having Justacia give me this valuable, again, information and doing these wonderful facials, which I will religiously do every 3 weeks. Even when I don't need to, as she says, I don't need to, I will do it anyway just because I love it. Thank you. Should I put the tea away? It tastes so good. Something in there sweet. I don't know if it's sweet.
I think it's that agave.
Yes.
All right.
Also, I wanted to talk about the benefits of using all natural products on my skin. What it has done for my pocketbook is amazing. I was spending anywhere from, say, 30 to 50, maybe even up to $100 a month just on products alone, for my skin. Body wash, day cream, night cream, UV protectant, blah, 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 on and on and on. And to know that I can just go to CVS and get some olive oil, or maybe go to Trader Joe's or one of the health food stores locally and just pick up some oil that I know I can use for everything, has cut down my expenses with beauty care products tremendously. I would dread when it was time to buy my facial cleansers. I would dread knowing that, with the economy the way it is, I've had to tighten my belt. That is like, how am I going to afford to get this cleanser? But I have to have it. It was almost like an addiction. And now it's like, I know that all I have to do is go to Target and get my Shea Moisture Butter Bar for my face. And that's a big bar which will last me probably for about 3 or 4 months. So imagine the cost, the cutting of your cost that it's just totally cut down my cost in products. So I just wanted to add that you're going to save so much money, and you can spend your money and enjoy your money on other things. You can save your money now, because that's what I'm doing. And I'm just so grateful to have this knowledge in taking care of my skin, that it doesn't cost you anything to take care of your skin. It's not an expensive process. So thank you for listening. Bye. So refreshed, and I had no idea exactly how. Well, I didn't know until I laid on the table. That's what I mean about Justacia. Once I laid on the table, I just, everything came out. I was crying before you came in here and started filming. I was actually crying. I didn't realize that I was suppressing some emotions and feelings. And she did her magic of, a couple of essential oils through all my pressure points, and she used some sort of massager that calmed me down. And after that, I was in heaven. I was in heaven, complete heaven. I recommend this for anyone who has any type of stress, any type of pain, aches, what have you. That stone, I've never had a hot stone massage like that, and I have had them before. But for some reason, Justacia puts her whole heart and soul into the process, which makes all the difference in the world. I mean, this commercialized hot stone massage that you've been getting it's nothing compared to what she did, and it's well worth it. I suggest you all try it, and not to mention the facial. Of course, after the process was done and over with, I immediately had to go to the restroom, and what I realized is that it's a detoxifying, I guess it's cleansing the system. So that let me know right away that this was working. As I said, that didn't happen with the other hot stone massages I've had in the past. So this lets me know that this works. And right now I can smell all these different natural aromas. I think one of the aromas that I smell right now is like an orange citrusy type of scent. And it's really calming me down. I mean, and I can't wait to see and feel all the emotions that I'm going to go through after I leave. So what do you think? Do I look like a new person? I feel like one. I certainly do feel like one.